Once upon a time, in the mighty kingdom of Babylon, there lived a powerful king named Nebuchadnezzar. He was a proud and imposing ruler who wanted everyone to obey his commands without question. One day, King Nebuchadnezzar decided to build a colossal statue made entirely of gold. This statue was enormous, standing 60 cubits tall, about 90 feet, and 6 cubits wide, about 9 feet. He had it placed in the plain of Dura, a vast open space in his kingdom. To celebrate the completion of this massive golden statue, the king summoned all the important officials, governors, judges, advisors, and leaders from every corner of his vast empire. They gathered at the plain of Dura for a grand dedication ceremony. As the ceremony began, a herald proclaimed loudly, "When you hear the music played on various instruments, you must bow down and worship this golden image. Anyone who refuses to do so will be thrown into a blazing, fiery furnace." The music played, and everyone from all nations and languages bowed down to the golden statue as the king had commanded. Well, almost everyone. You see, among the many officials were 3 young men named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were faithful to their God and knew that bowing down to a golden image was against their beliefs. So, when the music played, they remained standing tall and did not bow. Some Babylonians who were envious of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's positions quickly reported their disobedience to the king. Furious at their defiance, Nebuchadnezzar summoned the 3 young men. He asked them, "Is it true that you refuse to bow down and worship my golden image? If you don't change your mind, I will have you thrown into the fiery furnace immediately. Tell me, who can save you from my punishment?" But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were not afraid. They replied respectfully but firmly, "O King Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. Our God, whom we serve, is able to save us from the fiery furnace, and he will save us from your hand. But even if he doesn't, we will not worship your golden image." Enraged by their response, the king ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual. It became so intensely hot that even the soldiers who approached it were consumed by the flames. The soldiers, following the king's command, bound Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego with ropes and threw them into the fiery furnace. The furnace was so hot that it instantly devoured the soldiers who had cast them in. But then a miraculous and awe-inspiring sight unfolded. King Nebuchadnezzar, who was watching intently, saw not 3 but 4 figures walking unharmed inside the blazing furnace. And the 4th figure, he said, looked like the Son of God. Astounded and astonished, the king approached the furnace and called out to the 3 young men, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out and come here." And out they walked, completely unharmed. Their clothes were not scorched, their hair was not singed, and there was no smell of fire upon them. The impossible had happened, and the 3 friends had been saved by their unwavering faith and the protection of their God. King Nebuchadnezzar was humbled by this miraculous event and praised the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He issued a decree that no one should speak against their God, and he honored these faithful young men for their unwavering faith. From that day forward, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego continued to serve their God faithfully, and their incredible story served as a powerful reminder that faith can overcome even the fieriest trials and tribulations of life.